welcome. Welcome to playoffs. So basically, 8-0. We did very well regular season, so regardless of what happens today, I'm happy of how we did this season, and I'm, guaranteed promotion up to Asia Slash next season of the Eternal City Draft League. But for now, let's see how far we can take this, really. So, we're up against Scrosh once again, and the Munich Magmars, and it's the rematch for the. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some cool way of promoting it, but I really couldn't think of anything, to be honest. It's gonna be a cool match. Who knows? Yeah. So the team, the Jirachi Gyarados, which is scary. Nidoking, scary. Cinderace, fast. Rotom, got a newcomer in his team. He's got Mienshao, which is pretty fast, pretty strong. Gets access to like Reckless and Regenerator, which makes it pretty formidable. The all scary Noivern I have no proper switch-ins to. But besides now I have an extra one. Gourgeist, he's likely going to be running the fat one again. I'll be more prepared for this Gourgeist this match. Although I have lost one of my checks to it, so it might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll see. Lele is just annoying. It's so strong. Colossal sets up hazards, and another newcomer is Kecleon, which gets rocks, I guess. So priority protein's pretty cool, changes its type to whatever it uses. But I don't see it coming, to be honest. But we'll see. That's what I said about Gourgeist last week. Anyway, so the team to deal with this is mostly the same as last time in week 3. So you've got Deoxys here, who's much more like physically defensive oriented this time around, mainly for the Mienshao. It's got Spikes and Taunt this time. Reason being because we're going to try and hazard stack, because last time his main hazard removal was Noivern, and if we can get rid of Noivern, then hazard's going to really hurt this team. And yeah, Taunt is just for anything else to switch in. My pivot game isn't going to be as good this week. I just want to Taunt to like stop switch-ins and Gyarados some Dragon Dancing or whatnot. Nightshades because Gourgeist is a problem. Mega Sizzle has literally the same set as last week. It works. It's pretty much just here to deal with the Lele, and that's its main role. Knock off some items, generate momentum, and Bullet Punch the Noivern. Same stuff, but Sizzle is always nice. Kyurem, mostly the same. This time we just have Freeze Drive or Focus Blast. That is so that I can just get more consistent damage overall and not have to rely on my offensive Gyarados check to have a 70% chance move. So Freeze Dry, while it is weaker than Focus Blast on Mega Gyarados, it's more consistent, and it also nails the pre-Mega Evolved form. Dugtrio is back again, this time with a Band, so he's going to be hitting as harder than he ever has before. He's going to smack some stuff, and Sucker Punch with Band is nice to pick off like Noivern. The main thing is just going to be just doing damage and being fast. Scrafty's back with a pretty different set to last time. No Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance wasn't really too valuable here, because last time Scrafty struggled with being worn down, and it's my main Gyarados check, so I don't really want my main Gyarados check to be worn down by like the Gourgeist and whatnot. Also my main Gourgeist check. So it has more defense now with Impish Nature, but also a lot more attack. So knock off does more damage across the board, and also Thunder Punch. So it's literally just for the interaction of Gyarados. Like, Gyarados last time never Mega Evolved, so my knockoff was really doing my knockoff wasn't doing any damage. My Drain Punch obviously wasn't, because it's a flying type rather than a dark type. So I opted for Thunder Punch instead to nail pre-Mega Evolved Gyarados, and even if it isn't, even if it does Mega Evolve, it's still done still a 3 KO with all this attack investment. And we got Rest Talk this time here to deal with potential like status conditions like Poison and Burn, which I can see coming from Gourgeist. Yeah, just to stay alive, because this thing is very important. And lastly, the only change we have Pokemon-wise is Cybertoad. Like, Moltres was nice, like, conceptually last time, but it was mainly just for like Cinderace, Jirachi. Cybertoad can do a Cinderace and Jirachi to a lesser extent, but also set up rocks and deal with Nidoking better, which this thing can do with its very heavy special defense investment. And since Water Absorb is useless against Mega Gyarados because Mega Gyarados ignores abilities, we just opted for Poison Touch, so that means whenever my contact move, being Ice Punch hits the opponent, there's a 30% chance to poison them, which can be nice, but you know, it's pretty situational. Yeah, rocks alongside Deoxys, since we already have it. We don't need 2 rock setters, so Meso Shock Spikes and the Deoxys. Ice Punch is to hit everything that Earthquake doesn't. Earthquake's just consistent damage all around. This team's pretty ground weak, and Toxic is mainly just for like Gorgeist and Gyarados when they switch in, or just catch or whatever, really. Toxic is just always nice to have as a backup. But yeah, let's get into the playoffs match. Alright, whoa. Here we are. So, he brought the Kecleon. Why did he bring the Kecleon, is my question. Is that because he lacks Stealth Rock? He doesn't lack Stealth Rockers, like he has plenty. And the Mienshao, which is also not too comforting, because I was not excited for when he drafted that one. Let's just quickly look through his Pokemon, because I did not expect this thing to come at all. Gets knockoff, fake out. I think that's some decent moves. Coverage for everything. Seismic Toss. Status wise, what do we get? Stealth Rock, Trick Room, Trick. To get Swords Dance? No. And Mienshao, I'm pretty sure I know what this thing does. Yeah, the knockoff's going to be annoying with it. I know it's going to be spamming that a lot. But yeah. So, compared to last time, right, no Lele. The Pumpkin does return. So does Jirachi. It's pretty much just Lele and the Porygon 2 were swapped out for the Mienshao and the Kecleon. So Kecleon might just be Rocks and Jirachi might be Scarf? I don't know about that though, so... Mienshao being Scarf could also be pretty scary. Noivern's always scary as well. So is Gyarados. It's just a scary team. So we're gonna get Rocks up as soon as we can, pretty much. Who can I get Rocks up on? Pretty much like the Jirachi and maybe Kecleon. Does Kecleon get Grass coverage? Gets Grass not. I don't know how likely it's gonna use that of 60 base attack though. So Sazhead's good against Bang Bang Bang. Not Gyarados. Maybe Mienshao. I like Rocks. Like straight away. Deoxys is cool, but it does not appreciate Gyarados and Gorgeist. Sizzor's pretty good here. There's not really any major ways of checking it besides like fire coverage on Bam Bam. And these 4, I guess, they all get fire coverage, whatever. Dugtrio is not that great here. Sucker Punch will be nice, but yeah, a potential Scarf Mienshao kind of ruins me. And my Scrafty, the Drip King himself. Yeah, he's pretty good here as well. Duels of these 3. And I wish I had Drain Punch now to deal with the Kecleon. I like Sazhead the most here. If he leads Gorgeist, and that's annoying for me. It's whatever, I guess. Let's go Toad. He goes Noivern. It's a Frisk set, which suggests to me it might be Scarf. If it is indeed Scarf, it's a little bit scary, but my Sazhead's role in this game isn't that major. Like, I just get off the rocks, really. Like, this thing doesn't get any grass coverage. It's Solar Beam and Absorb, but that's not really coverage. I think I could just go for an instant Stealth Rock. I doubt I just don't want to risk him having specs and just murdering me. Noivern. Yeah, like he does a fair bit. And then if specs, he's doing a lot of bits. Yeah, there's a fair bit. I do value rocks a lot. Yeah. He just U-turns. That's cool. I guess you might opt to go Gorgeist. Early game rocks is real nice here. I get to see what form the Gorgeist is as well. That's always a big question mark. This thing's stats vary so much. Let's see. If you guys Kecleon, there's gonna be some weird set. I mean, Kecleon's gonna be some weird sets. Kecleon. It's a big question mark on some of these mons. But sometimes being healthy is really nice because I can just sort of blanket check a lot of things with... I can take a hit from everything pretty much. Alright, the Moist Umbreon is out. This could... I'm not staying in ever here because he's going to have like Power Whip or just hit me with like a Waterfall or Dragon Dance. Although a Toxic would be really nice, but I see a Grass move coming out. I think just go Scrafty for now is the play. See if he has like Toxic or something. Let's see what he wants to do. He has Toxic, cool, that's sort of what I expected. Good thing I brought Rest. Now we just click Knock. Oh, he's this set. Oh, that's gross. Is it Taunt? Does he get Taunt? It does get Taunt. Oh no. It's not a Rest. He bounces. That's a little bit scary. Hopefully we can get this Thunder Punch off. He bounces. Does a fair bit to me. Oh my god. That sucks. He bounces again. Oh no. Just like that, I think I've lost my Scrafty. Oh man. Wish I just Thunder Punched. Didn't think he'd stay. That's a crazy set. Well, props to him. Wow. Okay, that's one way to take me out. Well, rip to the Dripplord. That makes it Gorgeist much more scary. And also this mon here is just terrifying of Toxic Whirlpool. Cool. What is my reaction to this? He just poisons whatever I bring in. He's gonna go Cure him, just be very offensive here. And he could be a Southwest Kecleon. Could also be a Jirachi. I don't see this thing should never ever stay in here. I'm just gonna click Earth Power on what I predicted to be a Jirachi. Man, that messed me up. I mean, I guess it's not like a huge offensive set now, but even then, this Toxic set is like pretty threatening on its own because it deals with like a lot of my teammates. I wish I clicked Toxic on that turn. Kecleon, it's Boots. Okay. I don't know what this thing wants to do. I really don't know. Toad is my mid ground. Yeah, really annoying with the Scrafty earlier who just Sleep Talk Rest, which does nothing. Imagine if I got the Thunder Punch off there, that would have averted all this. But alas, that's that's a wacky set for you. He knocks me off. Cool. I did a decent bit of damage. Kecleon. It's not Assault Vest, considering it didn't take rocks. Toad, he knocked me off. Did about 34, so he's not max attack. Let's just say he has no attack investment. Maybe that was max attack. I mean max roll. I don't really know though. Here you're gonna click Toxic. on what I expect to be the Gorgeist, maybe? Maybe even the Gyarados. Whatever it is, I like a Toxic off on whatever. Again, I don't know what this Kecleon wants to do, which is what's a bit frightening. Ah, oh no. He recovers, that's fine. Here we'll just click the Ice Punch. Did we? Oh, I need to know what this thing is set is. Toxic is nice, so I can wear this thing down. Huh. Oh, go away, ads. So, the problem is I don't know. I've no idea what this thing set is, and it seems pretty confident just to stay in on me, which is something I don't like. So guess I'll just click the. I'll get the Ice Punch in case he goes Gorgeist. He stays in. He has low kick and gets a crit. Oh my god, man! No. I'm getting so unlucky this game. Oh no, Lefrog's getting beaten up here. This is not great. I'm getting really unlucky in this game. Here I'm just gonna go Sizzle because I'm tired of this. And I'm just gonna click U-turn and just see how he reacts to this. Ah, man. The RNG is killing me here. He goes Gyarados, takes the rock damage, which is very nice. Do that, U-turn, bring him below half. And now I click Freeze Dry. Do I? Like, does this kill? I feel like I would. 48, I'm not risking that. Just gonna Freeze Dry. Ah, man. Not too happy about what happened to the Scrafty still. This Gyarados set's really shaken me. So you probably might opt to just to go Jirachi, which is annoying because I don't really have many checks to it anymore, besides I guess Deoxys. He brings that Kecleon again, I Freeze Dry, do a fair bit of damage. Poison, it's racking up. I still thought this thing probably is Fire Punch, so I don't really want to like risk anything. I might just have to go Seismitoad and let it die. Which is sad, but it's done its best. He's probably just gonna recover, to be honest. I wonder how much Dugtrio would be doing to Kecleon. Like, it's doing a fair bit. Could take out the Kecleon here if he decides to recover or low kick or Fire Punch. And if I go Dugtrio and if I theoretically kill this thing, he'll go Gyarados maybe? And then, or he'll go Noivern, or he'll go Gorgeist. If he goes, I just sack off the side of Toad. So I'm just gonna go into Dougie here, because Dougie does good work against this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dougie. Yeah. Get this trap off. He low kicks me. Shouldn't do too much because, well, it does heaps because I'm Dugtrio, but it doesn't do too much because I am not very heavy. Let's get this Kecleon out of here. Hopefully it doesn't have the priority. It does. Oh, I live. Okay, cool. Good job, Dugtrio. Oh, that hurts. Dugtrio really suffered in here. If he gets rocks up with something, then Dugtrio's done. Not that it's too great here anyway, it's just for the Jirachi. But yeah, the Kecleon's down. This whack set is gone. I wish I just used Scizor against it, but you know, I can't. Here we just go Toad. Is this thing gonna have defog? It might. It might. I don't want to risk it tricking, so that's why I'm going into Toad here. He has Toxic. That's cool. Really loving his status this game. I wish I bought the Clefable, which I initially was thinking about with Healbell. But oh well. He was gonna click Ice Punch on probably a U-turn. I kind of just like the idea of just toxing whatever comes out actually. He U-turns, I die to it. He gets the... Is that a high roll or nah? I don't think so. So he gets free reign on whatever he wants. He gets free reign on what he wants to go into here. So whenever this thing is not, well, it's boots. So Kyurem gets free reign against this. I suspect Minxiao to be Scarf. Considering this thing isn't Scarf. Ah, this is a tough game. Yeah, this utility Noivern's pretty annoying. To think I was initially thinking of bringing like bringing the Clefable, and the Clefable would have like made this way better with like Heal Bow and all that. Because now like Deoxys doesn't properly check this Noivern. I mean, not that it really needs to because it's like not even an offensive set. So Minxiao, I'm afraid of. Jirachi hasn't revealed its set yet, but I assume it's just a rock set to deal with the Kyurem. We'll probably Fire Punch. Did he bring Fire Punch last time? No, he didn't. You're probably going to bring it this time considering there's another Lele. Which just makes this Jirachi really annoying to deal with, to be honest. I mean, if he goes Jirachi, I can just go into Dugtrio, but he's not going Jirachi here. Like, likely, if I was him, I'd just go Mienxiao and just click U-turn. Like, it's pretty free. Unless he's not Scarf, and he's afraid of my Scarf Kyurem. Or a Bullet Punch from my Scizor. Speaking of which, I don't really know how those two interact. So, let's see. Bullet Punch does 34, which is nice. He brings out the Gyarados. Interesting. I guess here we just bring out Dugtrio and Stone Edge. Just decent damage to whatever comes out anyway. I don't want to risk him being Rest, and I don't want to bring in Jirachi for free. Although I will get to see what his thing is. We're just gonna go Dugtrio and hope Stone Edge doesn't miss. I really hope it doesn't. Come on, Dugtrio. Come on, Dugtrio. So ideally, I can maybe lure in the Jirachi here. And, well, he doesn't know I'm banded yet. Stone Edge does hit, which is good. If he goes Mienxiao, he's Scarf. But he's probably going to go Noivern. But he doesn't know if I'm... Okay, this thing is definitely Scarf then. I'm gonna go Deoxys. Because why not? It's my main thing to check this Mienxiao. He's gonna work up. Okay. That's fun. This thing get priority. Don't think so. Quick attack. Mach punch. Vacuum wave? No. This thing doesn't get bulk up. Why does it using... Oh no, is this gonna be a special set? Didn't get anything like special though. What the hell is this? Well, I'll also click Nightshade. I want the chip. Let's Minchao so I can bullet punch it later. I don't know what this is gonna do, to be honest. Like, wouldn't you just run bulk up? Like, this implies there's gonna be a special set. Maybe it was. Like, it gets bulk up, yeah. Knockoff is probably gonna hurt. He brings out the Gorgeist. It is the small Gorgeist, so probably an offensive set of sorts. Right, Gorgeist is pretty fast. And by Gorgeist I mean the small one. This is small, right? Yeah, Gorgeist is small. 99 speed, this thing is fast. So just comparing it to Super, it gets much less attack and defense. I should say HP, sorry. A banded Poltergeist would really hurt. Does Rock Slide hurt me too much? Let's say Gorgeist. Let's say it's the small one. It's offensive. Rock Slide against my Curum. Does a fair bit, but like it's not the end of the world necessarily. Like a Poltergeist will hurt a lot. But I don't really need the HP on my Curum, and I also don't want to risk a fire move on my Scizor, and Poltergeist of course can hurt Deoxys. So here we're just going to go Curum. He Moonblast. Doesn't do too much because I'm a Curum. Man, he was really scared of that Scrafty. Moonblast is clearly for that. So how much damage would Earth Power be doing to the small? 30. It's actually a good amount. But I'm just gonna Ice Beam because I want this thing gone. He's gonna go Jirachi, but I don't want to risk this thing staying in. Ice Beam, okay, cool. Gorgeist is gone. Right. Next comes Mienshao. No, anything can really come out here. Go Scizor. No, we're not going Scizor just yet. Scizor up against... Have I Mega Evolved him yet? I have. Jirachi with Fire Punch. Let's say it's max attack. How much is this doing? It's probably going to kill. Not quite. Okay, Tizzle's pretty bulky. Let's see what he wants to do. He Meteor Beams. That is frightening. Does this thing get agility? No. Does this thing get a form speed boosting? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna quickly check because I don't want to get swept by a speed boosting variant of this. No, it does not. It's Thunder Wave though. Special wise, doesn't get any fire coverage. We're just gonna click. I think we just click the U-turn, right? And then go into Doug Trio. Yeah. He wishes. Go onto this. I go Doug Trio. Then I trap this thing and kill it. Doesn't really matter. This thing's dying. Okay, Jirachi's dealt with. Next, comes Noivern. I'm just gonna go Deoxys, I guess? Yeah? He's probably gonna poison. Could even go into my Scizor, to be honest. Yeah, I like Scizor. Because if he goes for a Toxic, I get a free turn, I can scout for Flamethrower the next turn. And then he's put on the back foot. If I go Deoxys straight away, he poisons me, he U-turns into Mienshao. Scizor's usage isn't too useful here. He Toxics, yep, there we go. And then I scout for the Flamethrower. Or a U-turn. Deoxys, he does have Flamethrower. Cool. And now I just click Nightshade. Unless he Toxics again. But I do actually just like going just hard cure him, to be honest. If he opts to poison me. He Toxics, cool. Then I just get a free kill on whatever. Because this thing is not Scarf. And I am Scarf. Yeah, and Mienshao wouldn't be taking this too well. So I'm glad I played around this Noivern. I played around this Noivern pretty good. Which is great. I assume last move is like Hurricane. I don't know if it's gonna be Roost. It might be Roost. Hurricane, Roost, or Draco Meteor, one of those. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think Mienshao takes Ice Beam too well. Like, at all. Ice Beam, there's 89, it's at 89 right now, so it's gonna click the Ice Beam and win. Cool. GG, oh wow. GG, I was really sweating there a bit. Need to try to spell his name. Whew, man. GG to my opponent, and we advance to semi-finals of playoffs. Man, he really had me on the ropes there at some points. This Gyarados is so wacky. I love it. It's too bad Scrafty got trapped in the whirlpool and unfortunately succumbed to it, but you know, we eventually got it down. Speedy Gorgeist. I managed to get in his head with the Scrafty, I think. His team seemed very oriented to dealing with it, because, you know, Moonblast, Gorgeist, small. Interesting. I'm curious what the rest of his set is, but I'll see the Poke Paste afterwards. Jirachi with the Meteor Beam set, like, he had some heat sets here. And the Kecleon, like, stuffed me up a fair bit. That was cool. And the bulky, well not bulky, but like the utility Noivern was also a bit of a surprise. But thankfully, I managed to pull away this win, you know, power of Kyurem. Kyurem did really good this game. Sign of the Toad was also pretty decent. Was doing his thing. Rox was nice here. The Oxys click Nightshade once. Good job, I guess. Scizor switched into something. I think it was... I don't even quite remember. Oh, it was the Jirachi. So yeah, that was nice. Dugtrio was also really good here, picking off some valuable threats. So good job, Dugtrio. And, well, rip Scrafty. Anyway, I'll see you guys in semi-finals. See you later.